Welcome to this week's Technology Tuesday. If you're like many of us, you're sticking a little closer to home these days. Maybe your family has decided to try a staycation this year. If the walls are starting to close in a little, you're in luck. All of the July Technology Tuesdays will show you ways you can explore faraway places through library databases that allow you to explore distant shores from the comfort of your own home. In the coming weeks, you'll learn how to research your ancestors through our genealogy database, learn the language of your ancestors using the Rosetta Stone and Pronunciator resources, and even use the A to Z World Food Database to cook some of the foods great-great-great-grandma used to make. Today, we're going to start our travels with the Global Road Warrior database that's going to take you on a virtual tour of any faraway place you care to go. So grab your library card, because it's the only passport you'll need to start your virtual travels. To access today's database, go to our homepage, www.mylpl.info, and select Research on the upper right toolbar just below the search button. Then scroll all the way down the page until you find the Travel and Geography toolbar. Click on the bar. To locate today's database, scroll down the list until you see Global Road Warrior. This resource allows you to visit 174 countries. Let's give it a click and see what's there. To demonstrate, I am going to enter Scotland, since my maiden name is McInnes, and I know that my branch of the family came from Scotland in the early 1800s. There's a problem. What happened to Scotland? No such country. Alert Sean Connery right away. Since I know Scotland's location, let's select the Map feature and see if we can locate my bonny missing homeland. Of course. Scotland is part of the United Kingdom, so that's the country I should enter. Let's put in United Kingdom and see what happens. Since London is the capital of the UK, the upper toolbar gives us time, temperature, and other interesting local features for London. The information that you're seeing today, of course, reflects what was current when I recorded this video. Take a look at the left-hand toolbar. It offers you 119 different topics for each of the 174 countries listed in the database. Let's explore a bit. Let's get started with our investigation of the UK. Click on the Country Snapshot button for a thumbnail description of the country you've chosen. Here we'll be looking at information on the United Kingdom. As you can see, the country overview gives information about the geography, people, history, climate, economy, and government of the nation you're visiting. If you'd like more specific information, let's head back to the left-hand toolbar. For instance, in our example today, when we select the Climate button in the side toolbar, we uncover detailed information about the seasons and different climatic regions of the UK. When you plan your own visit to an exotic land, be sure and explore the Food and Recipes section, which is broken down into an overview, classic dishes, and even gives recipes. The food photos on the right-hand side of the page always make me hungry. Wait a minute. Is that what's inside haggis, the famous Scottish delicacy? Still, guess it's sort of like boudin. Scroll down the left-hand toolbar and you will see a wide range of topics, each broken down into still more subtopics. Everything from history to language, government, culture, and those two forbidden subjects, religion and money. Now is your chance to learn all about these topics in your chosen search. But for now, we're going to leave the UK so we can check out one of my favorite global road warrior features, next to the food section, of course, the language button. To do that, we'll need to go somewhere where English is not the primary language. How about Spain? We won't have to pack or go to the airport. Just scroll back up to the upper right corner of the page and click on Select Another Country. As you can see, now our page is set up to give information about Spain, beginning with the current time and weather conditions in Madrid, the nation's capital. A quick glance at the country overview gives the same basic information: geography, people, history, etc. And the left-hand toolbar now gives facts about Spain. By the way, if you've ever wanted a good recipe for gazpacho or flan, be sure and check out the Food and Recipes section. But the focus of our tour of Spain is not food, even though flan is delicious, but language, So let's click the Language button. As you can see, there are many selections, and I urge you to go back and take your time exploring them. But for now, we're going to pay a visit to the video dictionary. Watch what happens. I realize you can't actually hear it now, but you'll hear when you pay your own visit. We started off simply to demonstrate the concept. You see a word or phrase in English, see a picture to illustrate, and you listen to the phrase as it's spoken. Now that you've seen the basics of this feature, look at what else it can do. Choose a selection in the glossary section from the different situations you might encounter in your travels. Note, the buttons on the lower right side under the speaker's face allow you to adjust volume, loop the phrase, stop it, and go on to the next, which allows you to progress at your own pace. Thank you for attending today's session of Technology Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed getting a stamp on your virtual passport. I did. And speaking of getting stamps, don't forget to claim the Summer Reading Program badge you just earned for your participation today. Remember, if you need assistance using this or any other online resource, you can text the LPL at 225-396-4LPL. That is 225-396-4575 to be connected to a knowledgeable staff member. Bon voyage!